Hello. Today we'll be talking about Entrepreneurs and Small Business Recommendations Guide for COVID-19. My name is Dr. Dave Aiken. Fighting the coronavirus. The pandemic is causing lots of risk for small business and entrepreneurs. The agencies, the U.S. government, and U.S. Chamber of Commerce are working together to keep businesses informed with up-to-date information and also to help prevent the spread of the virus. These efforts continue to include helping small businesses and entrepreneurs plan for short and long-term effects of this pandemic. The following slides will discuss some recommendations. Be transparent and communicate. Everyone is going through this together. Communicate, be transparent and honest about what your business is going through. Be honest with your employees and also your customers. Customers appreciate and sympathize with brands and businesses that are facing crisis. If you don't create a connection now, it'll be difficult to create a connection later on. And if you do create a connection with your customers now, those will be connections that'll last a long time, well beyond the end of the crisis. First thing, protect your employees. Establish a work at home option. We'll be discussing how that might work in a minute here. There are many free and low cost options that can be used to implement, keep teams and coworkers working together. Creating a work at home policy, it needs to include expectations of communications, when people are going to be available, when are they not available. People have other considerations when they're at home. They may have children, they may have relatives that they're taking care of, or even pets that need to be taken care of at times. So spread out the responsibilities among your team. Hold your meetings virtually, and we'll discuss, make some recommendations here in a minute. Providing flexibility, have some understanding that people aren't going to be able to perform the same way as they would in an office. In some cases, they may perform better. In other cases, they may have some constraints on their performance. So be flexible, and your employees should respond. And then create a contingency plan in case people start getting sick and you still need items to be done. Consider temporary employees, contractors, and other options. So how should you communicate? There's a couple of different ways to communicate. You've got business to business versus business to consumer, and communication's different, and you probably understand this already. But in how people are communicating, are they on a platform of desktop or laptop? Are they on their tablet? Are they on a PC or a Mac? Are they on a phone, smartphone? And is it iOS or Android? So those are just some considerations that'll affect how people can communicate. Agree on a collaboration platform, and some are free. Microsoft comes with Skype for Business, comes with Microsoft Teams. Some implementations require installation and maintenance, and others can be run from the cloud. So consider something that can be brought up very quickly, which is usually something that's running in the cloud. But feel comfortable with that because your information is going to be stored there too. Cisco, WebEx meetings, and WebEx Teams, and Jabber are highly secure ways that you can communicate, and at least for basic versions that handle a certain number of people, they're free. The same with Zoom. You can get a Zoom room that can share a certain number of people, up to 10 or 20 people, for free, and then over that amount, you can pay a monthly fee. A lot of schools and organizations like schools are using Zoom to communicate. There are some security issues you just need to be aware of, and a lot of them are caused by just people being a little lax about their passwords and their meeting numbers. And so, if you pay attention to that, you can increase the security of Zoom. Your customers may communicate via Google Hangouts, FaceTime, or Facebook Meet, or even by text and email. So you have to be able to receive and send messages in those modes. And then social media. Tell people when you're open. Tell people how to reach you. Put hours on maybe if you're a restaurant, your menus, what's in stock if you're retail. Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram are great platforms for that. Best practices for a meeting. Agree on a time if you can, and set up before and practice if you can. Don't wait until 5 minutes before the meeting to see if you can install and get the program to work. Use a wired headset like this if you can, or wireless is okay, or even a mobile phone. headset that you get with your smartphone is fine. A lot of people use the Apple AirPods, for example. You see that on TV a lot. Um, but have some kind of a headset. If not, you're getting a lot of echo with the PC microphone and the PC speaker. Um, Phone video is acceptable. I mean, have video on if you can. If you are using your phone, try to have a mount for it so it doesn't move around a lot. But people like to see, have that connection. Turn your camera on. We're all having bad hair days. Frankly, if you're getting dressed, that's pretty good. Um, have some understanding, turn your camera on, make that visual connection. Over 50-60% of communication is physical, is visual as opposed to audio. um, Take advantage of that. Use your camera. Dress up at least from the waist up, and then share a story of how it's going for you. Hopefully it's a good story, but everyone is having struggles, and that can kind of bring a group together. So feel free to have a few moments of the call, uh, of the meeting, just to share those experiences during the call, and even right before. Have a practice session. Encourage two-way conversation. Ask more questions than you normally would. Discuss how to use the mute button, and how to turn it on and off. If there's distractions, if there's noise in the background, a barking dog, but also try to find a quiet place. Not everybody has a quiet place, so have some understanding there. Try to share content, slides, pictures, anything to make something more interesting. And again, ask more questions than you normally would. Keep the dialogue going. That will really help. Take questions periodically. Don't drone on about a topic. Again, keep it interactive, and then provide how-to communications. Give a reference sheet. Some people are early adopters, and some people like to follow some instructions on how to get technology to work for them. So try to give them some hints and some instructions that they can go to, and eventually everyone will feel comfortable with it. Other business considerations: if you're a small business, you might give people a chance to buy gift cards to pay for future purchases now. Maybe leave a large tip. Hopefully they do. Or you can leave a large tip for a business that you like. Go use a GoFundMe page. If there are, say, wait staff that potentially you don't have any other means to help them, and they're waiting for their government checks. Um, Again, make it easier to do business. Establish a way that people can do takeout, or if you're a restaurant, or have social distancing, have lines set up so they can know that how they keep far apart. Get your customers information again on your website, on Twitter, Facebook Messenger, text messages. Communicate with them. Keep it up to date. Keep up to date, what, if you can, your information, what's in stock, etc. Offer flexible payments if that's an option for you, although some companies are already slowing down payments and conserving cash, so be careful with that, especially as a small business. Communicate with your employees, keep them working if you can. And then the new government programs are coming out that will help you as a small business to help keep them working. If you have major business losses, you may have a business insurance or business interruption insurance to cover the unexpected major events that might be in your policy. To check with your broker. And if not, next time you might consider getting that kind of insurance, just so you don't suffer unrecoverable losses. Many entrepreneurs and small businesses are expecting this to have a major impact. So communicate with your suppliers, your investors, local officials, whatever is in your circle of influence, and people that influence you. Let them know that you're out there, you're still open for business, and they may be able to you may be able to work out ways you can help each other. Um, Hopefully, some of these ideas and some of these implementations will help you stay afloat until business returns to normal. It may be a while. We're hearing that it's getting extended. So, finally, step up your hygiene. Be obsessive. Don't shake hands. Wash your hands frequently. Heard today that they're recommending that instead of singing "Happy Birthday," you sing "Baby Shark," but instead of "Baby Shark," you say "Wash your hands." Um, don't touch your face. Remind people not to do that. Keep cleaning knobs. One thing I read that some of the some of the areas where there's more germs are things like the handles of the front door at Starbucks was one of the most, it had the most germs. So just kind of be careful where you touch, and if you do, clean up after. Finally, There are resources. The U.S. Chamber of Commerce has tips for small businesses, also the Small Business Association. And again, there are loans coming out, and you can find information about that at the SBA.gov page. Hopefully, again, that was helpful. Thank you for watching this video, and we'll talk to you soon.